Hey there you, and welcome to 65 Imperial Guard Griffin mortar tanks here. Now, these guys have got 105mm cannons on them, or howitzers, should I say, is more accurate. And they've also got hull-mounted bolters. I thought it'd be interesting to use these guys today, because they're sort of a forgotten relic of the Imperial Guard battles. But surely, with 65 of them on the field here, Chaos is going to have one hell of a challenge on its hand. And speaking of Chaos, the first wave here of Chaos Militia is making its way into the area of operation, and already, okay, all mounted bolters here, opening up on the first couple of jabs, and there we go. The first mortar round has been fired. The second one of probably thousands in this test. Is that all of them dead? Oh no, okay, there was one left alive, and they just absolutely detonated that fuel canister, and I think they've also destroyed a little bit of the house here, maybe? Okay, yeah, the back end of the house is now completely in need of renovation here. But unfortunately for Chaos, all that remains of their initial wave here is just these three guys, and it looks like they're actually trying to push up. This guy's trying to be sneaky by crawling across the floor, but you know what? That might not work. You're still going to be in line of sight eventually. Well, it looks like Wave 1 has just been completely obliterated here. Luck with Wave 2, eh? Speaking of Wave 2, they've now arrived on the field. The Mobian 6th here, joining our initial militia waves. Let's see if these guys can advance any further. Chaos move in to the bombardment zone now by the looks of it. Things are about to get very, very intense for them. It looks like a lot of them like to head over to this... to this one side over here, which means they're all funneling themselves. I wonder if it's because of all these pipeworks here, how they've fallen. It's sort of, yeah, look at that. It's filtering them through this one little area, which is going to work absolute wonders here for our mortars. Now, the mortars are starting to blow a part of the house right, right in front of them, which is good because that'll actually open up the line of sight. Now they can actually see through that. That's going to be really good for the Imperial Guard defenders here. But alas, Wave 2 has been absolutely obliterated along with Wave 1. Wave 3 has entered the field. Cultists are now joining the ranks of the Mobian 6th and our initial militia. Now, I wonder if this next wave here, this Wave 3, is actually going to do anything, you know, to actually damage these tanks. So far, I don't think they've received any return fire. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of understandable, actually, when you sort of look at it from this far away. Oh my god, they are under such heavy bombardment now. You can definitely tell that there's more infantry on the field because, yeah, these bombardments are lasting a wee bit longer here. And I think everything's just been annihilated really quickly there. I've got to say, the range of these seems pretty short at the moment. Either that or they're just letting the Chaos get really close. Because, yeah, you'd think that they'd be able to shoot quite far with them being more, you know, heavy mortar carriages like this. They tend to have quite a bit of range on them, but at the moment, they're just letting the Chaos get up close and then opening up with them with the whole mounted bolters and then just, yeah, obliterated at close range. Maybe they just want to see the Chaos get annihilated. Wave 4 has entered the field. Added now into the mix are the assault troops here with their heavier combat armor. Now, the heavy combat armor does protect them a little bit more from shrapnel, but in this instance, I don't think it's going to be much of a problem for our gun carriages. There's actually a couple of Chaos who are still left alive over here. Look at this. They just made a break from the house. Oh, dear God. What? That was like two dudes. That was a little bit of overkill there for just two dudes. I mean, the next wave hasn't even arrived yet. Look, these guys are a little bit worried now. They've all started taking cover. But nevertheless, the next line of sacrifice moves up into the range of our Griffin tanks here. Yeah, look at that. Just utter annihilation. Body parts are sent through the air. Oh my god, I just saw like a leg and an arm flying through the air. Look at all them whole mounted bolters. The bolters alone are enough to deal death here to the infantry that are on the field. The mortars are just overkill at this point, but it is going to be more interesting when we get to see them against some vehicles pretty soon here. Oh, and speaking of, a Sentinel has entered the field now. Look at this. This bad boy moving up to take on the Chaos. And, okay. Wow. It can't even render. It can't even render all the smoke from that. And look at the range. Okay, suddenly the range on this has just opened up massively. And somehow the Sentinel survived that insane bombardment. There we go. That was more of a direct hit. I swear that just took a direct hit then. But yeah, highly inaccurate. Look at that. Oh my god, we just obliterated everything here, quite frankly. Oh, another one's coming in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Sentinel died, but that took 3 bombardments to kill that one Sentinel, and look at how much area of effect we were doing there. That was insane. Oh, another Sentinel's moving up right now. That one just received a direct hit then as well. It's on, where is it? It's in the smoke somewhere, I can't see. Where's it gone? Okay, so there's 2 Sentinel heads here, so there's got to be a pair of, like, so the top of it got obliterated. But that's interesting. Look at this. The Griffins can actually shoot. That's much further than... They've been waiting till the Chaos got here previously to shoot. Now they're shooting all the way over here all of a sudden. That's... Yeah, that's really interesting. I wonder why they're doing that. God, look at all the Chaos infantry here just cowering in place. They don't want to move up into that. They're absolutely terrified. And quite frankly, so would I be. Let's just watch this from the... from this guy's point of view. They can see that Sentinel moving up and then... Yeah, okay. Would you want to advance into that? This is Krieger level bombardments, this is. Oh my gosh. The Kriegers would be really proud of this. This is only... This is only 65 of them. Can you imagine what an actual Imperial Guard battery would be like? Where you've got like a couple of thousand artillery emplacements just bombarding this section. Okay, I'm interested to see this now. We have got a Chimera on the field here. Okay, I'm interested to see this. We have now got a Chimera entering the field, and the Sentinel has just been obliterated here. So they've already fired the load now. What's going to happen as the Chimera moves up? It's rumbling forward. It's got almost a clear pathway here right towards the Griffins. The whole mounted bolters opening up on them. Are we going to get a bombardment? What's going on? I can't see what's happening. Is it in here somewhere? Okay, it's there. Has it been hit? Is it immobilized? I cannot tell. I mean, they're not targeting it, so I'll take that as a good sign. Look, I don't know if you guys can see this as well, but shrapnel. Look at all these little hits of shrapnel that land over the floor as these artillery strikes goes off. Sorry, mortar strikes, should I say, go off here. But yeah, I think the Chimera just got obliterated. Either that or it's immobilized and the crew are currently stunned. Oh, just in the background, another Sentinel gets sent to hell. Oh, Jesus. It's in here somewhere. In the thick of the bombardment. There we go. I think this is it. I can just see some burning fire. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm assuming it's our Sentinel. Yeah, that might be it. We've now got 2 Chimeras on the field. This one just ahead of this one, stuck on the wall there. But this one here that we're following right now, this is a Commander variant. You can tell by the mounted heavy bolter at the top here. And yeah, I think they're about to get targeted by some heavy bombardments here. Oh, good. There we go. We can actually see what's happening. I kind of like that, actually, when so many explosions are going off that it can't render the smoke anymore. Oh, look at this. This one only got stunned here. It looks like the command variant might be down and out, but this one definitely only got stunned. And yeah, Jesus, man. Oh, that is one hell of a bombardment. We've got a Sentinel that's tried to sneak up here and is firing off a few shots as well. My ears are absolutely ringing it. Damn. I don't know if we've even... Jeez, just look at this from the Imperial side. Just constant smoke. Oh, oh, what the hell? Oh, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. Oh, Jesus. You wouldn't want to be the Chaos right now. I think it's safe to say that the command variant here and the normal Chimera have just been obliterated. We have got another one moving up, but it's just sort of driven into a tank track accidentally there. And now it's sort of aiming for a wall. Another Sentinel has moved up as well, though, but yeah, I don't know if... Oh, my days. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that these Griffins are pretty good at the job that they're assigned to do here, which is bombardment. Okay, this will be interesting now. A true test here has arrived for the Griffins. We have got a corrupted Leman Russ here. Take note, not possessed. This is just corrupted, so it has still got a crew inside of it. The machine spirit itself is still somewhat wholesome, I guess. You know, it can be converted. Actually, I don't know about that. Is that a thing? It'd be interesting to find out about that. Can one that's been corrupted be uncorrupted? Because technically the machine spirit should be somewhat okay, because it's not possessed. I mean, it's rumbling in here. It's slowing down because it's hit a girder. It's firing with its sponsons at the side here. And yeah, I think that might be actually immobilized at the moment. Oh, no, it's going again. So it looks like we had a couple more Chimeras move up on the other side, which the guns started prioritizing. But now, yeah, now they've got this Leman Russ to deal with, and the Leman Russ can actually probably quite easily blow up one of them gun carriages. This is taking one hell of a bombardment. That was a direct hit on the turret. You saw the turret get rocked there then. But again, these are only mortar rounds, so... Oh, look, there's one right behind it as well. We had two moving in at the same time. That's kind of crazy. And here it is. Okay, the possessed at the background now is opening up. It is returning fire. The mortars need to be able to shoot and return fire on this one. But I don't know if they can. That's a hell of a distance. And it is shooting directly. Oh, guys, let's go check out the Imperial Guard line here quickly. I can't see any damage that's obvious. No smoking ruins, yeah? Damn. Okay, now I can see one. That was definitely the possessed one there. Look at that. The crew bailing out. Yeah, they got no choice. At least the crew survived, though. The armor there off the tank doing its job. Oh, look at this. The possessed tank moved up. What the heck? It's moved right up to the front now. And it's still operating absolutely fine here. It's sort of got actually some pretty decent cover because this bit of terrain object here is absolutely indestructible. But hopefully the others should be able to bombard over the top of it. But it is starting to return fire here now. I can see one or two. Look at this. This one's looking a little worse for wear now. But yeah, I think there's now two possessed tanks up there, and we're starting to lose our guys left, right, and center. Oh my god. You unfortunate souls. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the Baneblade has just made its way to the field. But I think I've also just seen... Yeah, look at this. They did manage to take out the possessed tank, but the Baneblade just arrived onto the scene, fired its main battle cannon, and just took out a bunch of our guns here. That's kind of worrying. Let's see if they can actually bombard this thing back to the Stone Age. It's going to take a lot. Oh, it's right here. He's moved right up. The Baneblade's not terrified at all. It's under bombardment. He's trying to move, but I think it's stuck here. It's penned in by other vehicles. Look at this. But it is giving out a lot of return fire. Oh my god, yeah, it's taking out our tanks one by one here. The Griffin gun carriages. There's so much chaos armor, though. They actually have done a really good job of obliterating much of it here. But can they take out the Baneblade? I think that's just fired its cannon again. Yes, it has. Oh my god. That takes out like 3 or 4 tanks all at once. Go on, guys, you're going to have to focus it down. I know you can do it. Enough bombardment, enough mortars on the top of that thing, and it will be immobilized. It looks like one at this gun at the top here has been immobilized a little bit. It's looking a little bit droopy. Yeah, comparative to the other side here. But this thing is still going. Oh my god. I want to see it fire its main battle cannon at the line and see what kind of damage it does. Actually does to them here. But we are taking so many losses from that Baneblade. That's insane. I guess that's why it's, you know, one of the most feared tanks in all of existence in Warhammer 40k. The Baneblade is absolutely insane. It's like, you know, let's get a Titan's foot and put it on tracks. That's how I always thought of it. Oh, look at this. My god, that was a direct hit there, but I don't know. Okay, so that took out like 3 of them, I think. Maybe, I don't know, it's hard to tell. These other ones next to it aren't really firing anymore. But I don't know. Oh, damn, okay. Yeah, that was the battle cannon there. The Baneblade cannon. That definitely takes out like 3 or 4 all at once. The Imperials are starting to take some really heavy losses now. There is so much chaos armor on the field here. And most of it is obliterated and ruined. Look at this absolute graveyard here of blood-packed tanks. This is insane. I mean, yeah, okay, the Baneblade's still going, you know what? But you kind of expected it at the end of the day. They're only 105mm mortars. They've put up a damn good fight here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this appears to have calmed down quite significantly now, so we're going to go ahead and do our final test. Enjoy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, sadly, that's all we have at time for today. As always, let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments below. I really enjoyed this one, watching everything just blow up there in super slow-mo, and all them heavy bolters, man. They are so deadly. But yeah, shame we couldn't take on the Baneblade. But until next time, ladies and gentle giants, peace.